Imagine living in England when there was no proper law. What would happen if justice was just a guess?
I will end this now, not while I stand.
Today we're exploring how equity developed alongside common law in England. The origin of equity in common law. Before 1066, England had no proper law. People relied on customs and traditions, but justice was uneven and uncertain.
You started it.
Enough. Blame solves nothing.
In 1066, the Normans invaded England. They introduced a centralized system of law, what we now call common law. Judges followed strict rules, and their decisions applied to everyone. This gave England stability for the first time, and the English people had a sigh of relief. But common law was rigid. If a man lost land because he didn't follow a technical form, the law gave him no mercy.
Petition denied.
Justice was strict and sometimes unfair.
Petition denied. The law is strict. But my lord, the people suffer. The scales. This is not justice.
This was the birth of equity, law that softened the harshness of common law. As in 1395, King Edward II ordered the petition be brought directly to the chancellor, and this led to the creation of a court distinct from a common law court,
but the principle of fairness must apply here.
Indeed, equity will balance the scale.
However, equity was vague and unpredictable as it did not have a clear and defined structure and system of administration, which led commentators to posit that the judgment from the Court of Chancery was as large as the counselor's foot. By the 16th and 18th centuries, equity realized that to operate alongside common law, it needed to work within clear rules and limits. This led to the systematization of equity. Factors that made this happen are appointment of non-clerical chancellors. Chancellors no longer had to be church officials. This made decisions more consistent, fair, and less based on spiritual ideas. Recording cases. Judges' decisions in the Court of Chancery were now written down and stored, helping future cases to be more accurate and reliable. Equity books. Publications collected the principles of equity. For example, in 1727, Richard Francis and Henry Bello published Maxims of Equity, collected from, proved by cases, out of the books of best authority in the High Court of Chancery. Appeals. People could appeal Chancery decisions to the House of Lords, adding another layer of oversight. Effects of systematization of equity includes equity stopped being vague and became clearly defined. Judges could deviate from old doctrines and apply principles more wisely. Equity became more structured and a bit more rigid but fairer overall. The jurisdiction of equity was now well defined.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Nicole. So now that we know how equity came to be, next we're going to see what happens when it clashes with common law. I'll see you in the next video. Don't miss it.